So you just heard my little improvisation on the Stella guitar, the Stella Sovereign, and it's in the key of E, and I got a few requests for a lesson, so I'll try to explain what I did without any tap. You should not be that tap oriented, and now and then try to learn something without tap. So we're in the key of E and playing in standard tuning. These are my E's. And I started with a slide to the 5th fret on the 2nd string and in unison with the 1st string, and I pick with 2 fingers, 1 for each string, so both strings are ringing. And then 3rd fret 2nd string and the 4th fret 3rd string. And very important is the muting in this piece. You see it rings on the beat, but when I'm playing this it stops because my finger is tilted and kills the sound of the 1st string. And this is of course E7 chord, so D7 chord moved up. But I'm not playing the chord like that. I play individual strings so that they don't ring into the next beat. And then 2 open strings, 1st and the 2nd. And when I'm playing the 1st with my 2nd finger. And when I attack the 2nd string, I rest my 2nd finger on the 1st string, killing the sounds. You see? And the 2nd open string, I'm muting when I fret the next note, which is the A note on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And here I'm playing 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then the 4th string, 2nd fret and open, and 2nd fret again. And I don't play the bass. And then I'm gonna bend the 2nd string on the 8th fret and play the 7th fret of the 1st string. So notice it, bam bam. Again, that muted after I played it. We repeat the phrase. And we don't go the 2nd time to the 7th and 8th fret, but do E7. But I'm only playing the 2nd and the 3rd string and the bass. And up and down. very often, well, almost all the time, when I go from one chord to another, from the E7 to the A, I use open strings and triplets to make that transition. So in here I'm doing third string, fourth string, fifth string, and muted very hard. And here I did something else. I remember now. So, and I think the transition was a bit shorter normally. Something like that. So, I went to the A chord. Typical Reverend Gary Davies move. First fret, second and fourth string. Move up to the second fret, going back, and then third string open and a pinch of the fourth and the second string. And I keep the sound short. Make it funky. Then a partial A7, followed by the open second and first string, and slightly bent. And you can play either like that, but then faster, and mute it with my picking fingers, resting on the strings like that. And maybe I fretted that second string, third fret, I can't remember. And back to our signature lick. And then typical Lightning Hopkins thing. Second string open in the second fret, and then fretting the third fret second string and the first string second fret, and then bending the second string. Followed by the B7. And you can play a lot of variations here, of course. And the B7 is pinched on the fifth and the third string, and then an upstroke and a downstroke. Again, that third, fourth, fifth. So again from the Lightning Hopkins thing. Then we have a second verse. All right. Again, that Eunice and slide. Second string, fifth fret. And I'm adding the index to the third fret, the second string. And here again, a gazillion different possibilities are possible. Now I'm going, the first time I'm staying, and the second time I'm gonna add 3rd fret, 5th fret and 6th fret, and something doing something in that with those fingerings. And after that, the 6th fret, I'm going to resolve it and going back to the E there. Partially 7, 3rd fret 2nd string, 4th fret 3rd string, 2nd fret, open. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to use the open E string as a drone. What I'm doing here too, but here it is fretted. And playing with the 2 fingers, of course. Here we have 4 strings apart and still that E string is ringing. And then we're going to do your long A chord moved up to the 9th fret and the 12th fret. That's an E chord then. And we're going to the E7. 10th fret here on the 1st string. And again you can do, or notice the muting by removing the fretting fingers. And then I'm going to use 3 A chords for our 2 bars in A. And the first one is open E string, fretted on the 5th fret on the 2nd string, 6th fret, 5th fret, and the open A string. Followed by an A7. Did I set E? It's A, of course. A7, which is your D7 moved up to the 9th fret, and the index is added on the 7th fret, 4th string. And finally, another A7 chord, which is your C7, but you're going to move your 3rd and 4th finger to the 1st fret, 3rd fret, 1st string, 3rd fret, and the 3rd string, 3rd fret. It's typical Reverend Gary Davies. He used that a lot, and if you can use the temp rap. That's typical Reverend Gary Davies, yeah. So, but we were here. And let's start with that E7. So I'm going to slide up to the 5th fret, and then using the bass as a slide. And again, you can use many right hand different patterns to get this phrase. Notice the sorry. Again that. Now 3rd, 4th and 5th, 6th open. And we're going back to our E chords and playing the 6th, the 3rd and the 1st string all together. 2nd fret, 3rd string and 6th string. Move it up to the 3rd fret, 4th fret and back. Again, you can use different patterns. And then we have 1 or 2 beats. And instead of going, I did another Lightning Hopkins thing. Really fast, and you can simplify it. 4th string, 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, and then sliding to the 4th fret, adding the D there on the 2nd string, and going to the B7. You could simplify that by simply notice the dynamics. Again, our little transition open string thing. And our signature lick. Bending the 6th and 7th string. Bending again, 1 fret lower, 1 fret lower, and we're ending on a D-shaped E chord. And you can ring the open 4th string, then it's at 7th. And what am I doing is, it's a turnaround. It's not used that much in the key of E, mostly in C. And things like that, typical Big Bill Brunsey and Lonnie Johnson. So, bending hard, so you almost get yeah. Think I got it all now. Have fun with it and try to do your own thing. Use the forms and make it your own. Have fun.